today. I know you've had this question for yourself for a long time. Let me help you out with that. What's up? My name is Jonas and I'm here as a Go Overseas community member and TEFL certified teacher, you feel me? To talk to you today about this specific topic of, do you really need a TEFL certificate? To give you a little bit of background about myself, I have no teaching experience, none of that as an educational background. I do not have a teaching background. I do not have a teaching English background. I do not have any of that, right? I was a wildlife biology major. Don't worry about it. To further answer your question of, do you really need one? In my TEFL course, I did have people that were getting by without it, right? They were living pretty well. I mean, they were able to go to different countries and be able to do different things. Some of them were even able to teach online, right? But those people still knew, since they were in the course, if they did not get the TEFL certification, there were certain barriers, certain opportunities, and certain countries that would not even let them in or allow them to be able to teach. Let me give you these 8 different tips on reasons why you should get a TEFL, okay? So number 1, out the gate, off rip, from the top, some countries won't even let you in. They won't even look your way, right? Southeast Asia is a little bit more lenient, which is where some of my classmates were actually. But if you're looking to go to Europe, or if you're looking to go to the Middle East, and even some East Asian countries, I don't know what to tell you. It'd be really hard, because these countries have a bit of a higher pay that they give their teachers, and they give extra perks as well. So they really want to make sure someone is certified and committed so that they can give them a stamp of approval and allow them in the country to be able to teach. Number 2, coupled with one, just like how I just said, TEFL certified teachers can negotiate a higher price. So I don't think I really need to say much more on that one. So 3, just like I spoke about with my other classmates, a TEFL can vastly open and broaden your horizons, right? So you could teach for universities, you could teach for public schools, private schools, you could do independent contracting, you could teach online. You could just be a tutor. You could even teach for, like what I do, you could even teach employees of big international corporations. So the possibilities vastly open. Number 4, so you could do both, right? So just like my classmates and what I did, you could travel the world and get your TEFL at the same time. It's like you're being productive while not being productive at the same time. It's amazing. Just like that. All right, and number 5, it'll make you stand out. So there's this weird duality where the TEFL community and opportunities are vast and wide and open, but very small at the same time. Let me explain. So everybody loves going to these big major cities. I mean, you know, people love going to Paris, Madrid, they love going to Seoul, Singapore, right? But everyone likes going to these places, right? So it really depends on what you want to do and what your competition wants to do. So do they want to be public school teachers, private school teachers, university teachers? Do they want to teach online? Do they just want to tutor? So it just depends on which lane you want to do and want to be in. And some of these people may not have a TEFL certificate, but you do. And number 6, this is something that is probably obvious in the name a little, but maybe not so. It teaches you how to teach. Because just because you can speak a language does not mean you know how to teach it. Because I promise you, when I was getting taught how to teach English, I thought I did not know English. So you need that. Okay, number 7. This is a little bit of a fancy word. I think it's Latin. I don't know. Lingua franca. Let me rub my mustache. Lingua franca. So all that means is that it's a language that people default to when 2 people don't know each other's native languages, right? So that just means that English is a border language, which just means for you, job security. Last tip, number 8, it is affordable. Some of these TEFL courses or any of these TEFL certifications could range from $200 to $1,000 plus US. And it really depends on what you want to do. So, and where it is, where it's from, is it on site, online, all these things. I know you're wondering how much I paid for mine. All in all, I paid about $4,000. I know, it's a lot, but listen to me. I had to fly international from the US all the way to Thailand. I had to make a stop in Hong Kong, then you connected over to Thailand, okay? That's a 17-hour flight. That is 7,000 miles I'm tall, I need a little extra room. I had to get business economy. I couldn't do complete coach. Like, it was a lot. But now once I've landed, I need to have transportation to then get to my accommodation, right? So those are two extra prices that you have to think about: transportation and accommodation. Do you stay in the same place the whole time, or do you move around? As well as all the fun that you have to do. Maybe you shop a little, maybe you just hang out, maybe you go party with some friends, maybe you just go to a restaurant. Any of these things, there's so much that you can do. That is not even to mention the course itself, which was its own price, which I paid about $1,000. But just because I paid $1,000 for this course, that does not mean it was just for that piece of paper. There was cultural excursions, there was cultural classes, there was even language classes that we had to be able to help us navigate the country a little better. And not only that, but there was job search assistance. I mean, the dentist showed up. We had people who were realtors that would help us get an apartment anywhere we wanted to. Yeah, and then the TEFL lasts for forever. You pay this one-time price, whether it be a lot or a little. You pay it one time, and then you're good for the rest of your life, and you make your money back so fast. I know I did. So do not let that initial price tag scare you, because it's an investment. It is an investment. So that wraps up today's video. Thank y'all for watching. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment down below. We would love to get back to you and help you out. Like and subscribe here to stay up to date on more meaningful travel tips and resources from Go Overseas. And if you're ready to get your own TEFL journey started, visit gooverseas.com, browse TEFL certification programs, read verified reviews from other TEFL alumni like me, and find more articles from our travel experts. The links will be in the description below. Bye.